Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing an updated hair tutorial video. So honestly, really not that much has changed. My hair just looks a lot different because it's a lot longer now and I have kind of tweaked a few little things. So I thought it was time to do an updated hair tutorial. So if you guys would like to see how I get these loose waves, just keep on watching. Before getting into this video is you might notice my hair is actually pretty long now compared to maybe like a year or so ago. I just wanted to quickly say how I made that happen. So if you watched my really old videos, like when I first started my channel like 3-4 years ago, my hair was probably about this length, but it was really fluffy at the top and really thin on the bottom. Like the bottom parts of my hair were just super dead. If I had 20 strands up here, I had like 8 strands down here. Like it was just super thin at the bottom. Like I just really wanted to have long hair, so I didn't like want to cut it, but my hairdresser kept telling me like you need to cut your hair if you want it to be healthy and thick and long and not straggly at the ends. You have to cut it. So eventually I cut my hair it wasn't super short, but for me it was super short. I just cut off all of those dead ends, and in probably about a year to 2 years it was back to the length it was originally when I cut it, but just super long and just thick and healthy, and it grew very fast. So I just wanted to say that really quick before getting started. My last hair tutorial I did was when I did cut it short, so my hair has like gotten quite a bit longer since doing that, and that was in a pretty short time. So if you have kind of like really dead ends and you're trying to grow your hair out or whatever, I would recommend just cutting all of those dead ends off and just sucking up having like short hair for a short time. I actually ended up really liking my short hair when I had it, but and then it'll just grow really quick and be really thick and long and healthy, and as long as you keep getting regular trims and everything, it'll stay that way. So I just wanted to kind of throw that in before getting started because I mean, that was huge for me. That was really helpful. My hair grows really fast now and it's so much healthier. I just got out of the shower and washed my hair. And for the sake of this video, my routine's a little bit different. Typically, I get out of the shower, I brush my hair, I put the products in, throw it in my towel just for a quick second, and then I dry it, do my makeup, and then I go back and curl it. But because I didn't want to do this video with no makeup on, I switched it up just a little bit. So I have brushed my hair out, put the product in. I tried to like kind of re-wet it down because it dried a little bit, and now I'm gonna blow dry it and do everything on camera. I have already brushed my hair out and applied the It's a 10. All this writing came off. And then I also applied the Redken Frizz Dismiss, and as you can see I have like naturally curly hair, and it was actually a lot curlier than this before I wet it down more, but my hair dries really curly and really fuzzy, so this just helps it from being like a fuzzy mess. Basically it just makes it a little bit smoother, and the It's a 10 does like 10 different things, but I definitely can notice a difference when I apply it and when I don't. I'm just gonna brush up my hair again just because it has gotten a little bit, you know, I've had it up in a towel, I did my makeup and everything, so brush it out one more time. I use the Tangle Teaser. This is the Salon Pro one, I believe, and I have another Tangle Teaser as well. Tangle Teasers are my favorite. They're the best to use with your hair because they don't damage it. So even though I'm brushing out my hair while it's wet, it's not damaging my hair like other brushes would be. So it's just a lot better for your hair, and I just personally like them more. And now I'm going to section off my hair before I blow dry it. And sometimes I'll do it in thirds, but typically I just usually do it in half. So I'll just take the upper like half or upper third and clip that up. So whenever I'm blow drying my hair, I always use this big fat round brush while I'm blow drying, and that'll just help get some of the natural curl out. So like I said, my hair is naturally curly and it's like pretty curly. Like I'll show a picture of it when I just let it dry naturally. Like it's pretty curly. So if I were to just blow dry it regularly, it would be really frizzy. This just kind of helps get my hair kind of straight while I'm blow drying it. So then when I curl it, it'll already be mostly kind of straightened and smooth and not like a fuzzy mess. So love this round brush. It makes a huge difference. I can't blow dry my hair without it. Now I'm just gonna blow dry my hair. I just have a really standard blow dryer. It's just, let's see, it's a Revlon, and I always, and I know this isn't the best for your hair, but I always dry it on the highest heat. So there's cool, warm, and hot, and I always do it on hot, and I always do it on the highest like speed setting, or whatever, the highest air setting, I guess. So I always do it on the highest settings, and I just like it really hot. I don't like to do it with warm air. It just takes longer, and I feel like hot air works better. So I know like heat for your hair and all that kind of stuff isn't the best, but I already curl my hair every day. I already don't treat my hair the best, so I don't think it's gonna make a huge difference. I just finished drying my hair. It's pretty straight. Like, you can, like, look at that. Like, it's pretty straight. Obviously, it's not like it's straightened or anything, but it's very smooth and mostly straight. If you look back on probably actually my last hair tutorial, I don't think I round brushed it then. I just dried it out, and I would like flip my hair upside down and dry it, and you can see a big difference. Like, if I can find it, I'll insert what it used to look like after I dried my hair. Like, super fuzzy and crazy and just like poofy and like crazy. Like, if you took curly hair and brushed it out is what it looked like after I dried it. And now with the round brush, it just looks super smooth and just ready to curl. So that's why I like to do that, because a lot of people don't have curly hair. Like, my sister just has like average regular hair, and when she can get out of the shower and just let her hair dry while she's on her phone or doing whatever, and it looks nice and smooth. My hair doesn't look like that. If I just let it dry, it would be like this. It would look like this. This is exactly what it looks like if I just let it dry. If you go and try and curl and get some loose waves with that, it's just not gonna look good. If you wanna do loose waves, you have to have your hair kind of straight and smooth to start with. That's why I do that. Now I'm going to blow dry this part of my hair at the top. And like I said, I just like to do it separately, so that way I can round brush all those parts right here and get them all nice and smooth so it's not all fuzzy. So now I have just gotten all of my hair blow dried. It's nice and smooth for the most part. Now I'm just going to go ahead and actually curl my hair. So I'm gonna section my hair off in, like I said, kind of sometimes half, sometimes third, it just depends. But I'll go ahead and just do like the lower third. The first thing I'll do is take my straightener and just kind of like run back over this if I need to, if I just need to get it like a little bit smoother or straighter. Usually I don't really kind of like have to do this because my hair is pretty straight from the like round brushing, but sometimes like my pieces kind of on the top layer will be kind of frizzy underneath. My straightener is Irresistible Me. I can't remember what it's called. I think Diamond Flat Iron maybe. And then I use the Irresistible Me Sapphire Curler to curl my hair with the 1-inch barrel, I think it is. It's the biggest one. I did work with Irresistible Me, and they sent these to me to do like a review on for like past videos, but I really like them, so I've just continued to use them. I like them better than my other curling and straightening irons just because of how fast they heat up. They heat up in like 30 seconds to a minute. So I just start to curl my hair, and obviously this is like a wand, but before I got these, I actually just used like a regular curling iron and tipped it upside down and curled it as if it was a wand. I alternate directions, so as you saw the other ones, I curled towards the other way, and these ones I'm curling towards my face, whereas the other piece I curled away from my face. So I do alternate directions, and I do that because like you can notice like in past videos I didn't actually do that, but my hair would kind of clump together because they're all going the same direction, and I would just have like one or two like weird curls because they would just lump together, and I didn't like that. So curling it in different directions helps it have a little bit more of like a beachier, messy look, and then it also keeps the curls from like clumping together. So I just take pieces about this size, unless I'm in a really big hurry, then I'll do bigger sizes, and I actually don't really curl the ends that much, so I kind of just leave the ends out like that so I can have a little bit of a straighter end, because that also gives it a little bit more of a beachier, kind of looser waves look. You also might notice I don't hold my hair in for very long either. I just kind of wrap it around and I let go, kind of hold it in my hand, and then I do that. And I don't really have to hold it for very long, partly because my hair is naturally curly. It holds a curl a lot better than like straight hair, so I don't really have to hold it for that long. And I also have it on the highest heat setting, which is 450 degrees, which is really, really hot. But I do that because with it being that hot, I only have to hold it for like a split second. Whereas if it's on a lower heat setting, you have to hold it there for a while, which is also damaging to your hair. So either way, like, I mean, you can hold it for 30 seconds on 200 degrees, or you can hold it for 1 second on 400 degrees. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's like it comes out about the same. So that's just what I do. It's quick. When it's hotter, it's just quicker. I don't really wear gloves or anything because I've just done this for so long now. I know how to not burn my hands. And sometimes I do burn my hands. I used to burn my hands a lot, but I don't know. It's really hard for me to like grip my hair as much when I'm wearing gloves, and I would consider myself a pro because I've curled my hair for a really long time now like this, but you might want to wear safety gloves if you're new at this. So that's what it looks like once I'm done. Just some nice loose waves. I do want to mention I don't get like super close to the root either. Whenever I curl, you can see I'm like a good couple inches from the root and from the end. So it sounds weird, but I'm kind of just curling the middle part of the strand of hair. And just like that, the bottom part is done. So then I'll go ahead and I always like clip it back like that so I don't get it like mixed in with all the pieces I still have to curl. And I just went ahead and sectioned it off again. So I clipped back the parts I already curled, clipped up the very top part, and I just have like the middle section to do, which is like a pretty small section, just because with all of this at the top, it's just, I don't know, a lot. And I like to do the top pieces that frame my face kind of like separately than the rest. As you can see, like some of these pieces are a little like kind of curly and sticking out a little bit, so that's where I'll use my straightener to just kind of make sure those are all like really smooth, especially kind of in the back and at the top of the roots is mainly where I focus on. I don't want it to be like fuzzy, especially since I really don't curl the root of my hair. I don't want like fuzzy pieces up at the top. So now I'm just gonna go back to my curling iron and do the same thing I did before. So there is like most of my hair done, so now we're just going to the very top part and we are almost done. Okay, so you can see I got this weird piece of hair right here that like wants to go to this side, but I don't really want it to go to that side, so my straightener will come in a little bit handy as well for that. And you can only do so much when your hair just wants to go a different way, so that's the best it's gonna get. And then just curling or straightening the top pieces on here as well. My hair looks kind of funky here at the top, and it's probably because while I was doing my makeup it dried in a towel, like going this way instead of going the way it's supposed to. So it does kind of look a little funky. I've got like a weird cowlick like on both sides, which I don't normally have, but I think it's just because of the fact that my hair dried for like 30 minutes or so while I did my makeup, and it was in a towel. So that's probably why it looks weird in the front. Here is the hair done. It looks like a little bit more voluminous or something today. Like it looks a little different. Maybe it's because I don't have eyeliner on, but something looks different. So I wash my hair almost every day, and sometimes I'll just do every other day. So like tomorrow when I wake up, my hair will already have like a nice curl to it, and I can just touch it up and go, and it's super easy. I don't have to do this like whole process in the video. So that's really nice. So that's like the main reason for why I don't wash my hair every single day. But I like the feeling of fresh, clean, washed hair. I cannot go more than 2 days. But anyways, that is how I do my hair. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Follow me on all my social media. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.